Oh, right. Outer Worlds and also hello. Um, Actually, I have a problem with the Outer Worlds recently. I've recorded the video beforehand, but unfortunately, due to audio issues, I was unable to upload the video. I don't want to upload the video, not unable, but due to that very issue, I had to cut ahead a little bit. Like the quests, I have finished a few. Like I have finished the basically talking to everybody and switching the power, and you have to tell her go to Adelaide to tell her in the news. Unfortunately, I accidentally deleted the save and literally skipped ahead because I didn't expect that to happen, honestly. I kind of had a feeling that the audio might have issues, but I heard the audio beforehand and it sounded alright, so I just thought it was okay for me to delete the save file. But unfortunately, it wasn't. So you have to forgive me for this because now now I literally just had to skip ahead because the audio issue and well the sorry, I got a little distracted on the fighting there, but yes, the audio issue, I had to resolve it by myself, but the audio, it's absolutely terrible. It sounds like the entire voice is literally distorted and the voice is cut out before I finish a sentence, so I can't upload that. And I'm afraid I'll have to hop to this section of the game. So hope you guys can forgive me for that. And but I'll try to like, but I highly doubt that if my YouTube career like goes off, I highly think that I will come back to this game once again. So hopefully I can like make it up to you guys by then. But I'm not sure. I'm not saying that I won't ever play this game again, but what I am saying is that I will play this game again, and hopefully it won't end up like the last time, because that was really unfortunate. Because straight up afterwards, I deleted the file. I just say, you know what, I'm gonna check it just in case. But to my dismay, yep, it is exactly what I thought it was. It sounded terrible, and you can't hear me speaking. You can only hear the game, and the voice cuts out before my sentence even finishes. Yeah, it's terrible. It's all over the place. So let's not dwell on that, and let's try to fix things. Like, I'm not even fixing it. What am I talking about? Basically, let's try like moving ahead of the game instead of constantly dwelling on the fact that I messed that recording up so badly. But it's even more lucky that the fact that it wasn't a Terminator game. But because if it is a Terminator game, I have no way of like rolling back my saving progress.
You could send the power back to Edgewater.
So
People would have suffered otherwise.
so the entire section will have to skip.
Even if they ain't.
So I guess I guess it's a good thing that I recorded the Outer Worlds instead of the Terminator, I guess. But I will be doing one Terminator video after this. And while this video is being processed, I am actually by this video when this video is getting processed, the Left 4 Dead video could have been like up already, but I'm not too sure because it's currently stuck on like what was it called? Yeah, like it's still on processing, but it says it's almost done, but it took like 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours, and it's still going there. So I'm not too sure if I can get it up today. Hopefully, though.
Rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
Okay, I'll just skip it so that we don't spend a whole day here. 28 damage. 28 damage. This thing can go. Probably should like go to a merchant soon. Like, I love the games whenever they put you into the game. Like, basically you don't know anything about the game when you first start. So they sometimes put you into a game like in this situation where technically you are from Earth. You're stuck in space for a long time and the civilization around you just advanced without you. So when you came over here, you have like zero knowledge of anything that's happening. So like your character technically has zero knowledge of what's going on, but neither do you. So it kind of makes sense. It's not like they just drop you in to a game like Cyberpunk where you have been living in Night City for your entire life, and all of a sudden you go in, you feel like you don't know everything, and what's normal and what's not normal just suddenly got distorted because you know you yourself are not from the game. Like, it doesn't make sense. But games like these, I really appreciate it. Like, whenever they do something like this to make it so that it makes sense, you know.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
All right.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we
Like,
all have a breaking point.
What did I
Suppose
say?
it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward. This don't put us on even footing, you understand. But it is a start. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Alright, take care. Let's take the regulator. Alright, I think this is where they level up. Did I? No, it's close though. I have no idea of how I should like tune down the level up volume, but I guess we have no. I don't think I can turn down the level up volume. Yeah, it's just there now. Can I?
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what to do is all. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi.
Well, that's me
Whoa.
when I stutter in the video.
Are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town. Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here.
Okay.
Camp thinks I'm a mechanical
That's why.
genius, but I couldn't fix a
Well,
busted
I kind of
tail.
messed up the story here. because I'm supposed to meet this guy before I talk to Adelaide and make her abandon this entire part of town.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Yeah, I can
Set my mind
give
to
him
learning the
some
craft of the engineer, you see.
advice and
make
get some
something of myself.
EXP.
You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
Oh, it's your
No
lucky day.
kidding.
Well, there you go.
Really? Well, which one? The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible! You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals.
I should
I
probably turn
appreciate
down
you
the
going through
character
all that trouble.
volume a little
In
bit
fact,
because
I put aside
I
something
can't focus
special.
on what I'm talking about
Only
when
off
I'm
chance
listening
somebody'd
to
search
his
out
voice
those
being
data
so
pads
loud.
for me.
Alright, I'll let you know if I
Sure,
find the other.
I'd be glad to take them off your hands.
Basically, what I changed in the video, the now discarded video, is that I changed like the basically I said like when there are like things to read, I would just go through them quickly and not spend my entire video there reading it. So if you guys want to read all that, you can just go back in the video and just read it. But I'm not gonna sit around and read everything because it's gonna take out the majority of the time inside the video. So I'm just gonna skip through them. You guys feel like you guys feel like you wanna read it, you can just pause the video and read it, because obviously 45 minutes, even though it sounds long, in a video like this, it surely doesn't sound long. It sounds like minutes. Alright, let's go to the ship. And yeah, I also said in my videos, like Adelaide is supposed to be like quote unquote
This
a
your
better
ship?
person,
Oh my stars,
but
she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her title?
okay,
Oh,
okay, I still can't listen. So
you're
basically,
babbling.
like,
When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of
man, I
flying
still
a
can't
real
focus
ship.
because they are speaking. I'm trying to speak more like when they are talking, but unfortunately I haven't been
I'm
going
really
to that
looking
part
ahead to
very
Edgewater's
much
yacht,
yet.
but
And Pravati,
every time
when
I
she's
think of going
speaking,
back, I get this
I hear what
sinking
she's speaking.
feeling.
Sometimes I say what I heard. So if she said like time here, I may sputter out, like accidentally say time for no reason, like in the middle of my sentence. So I hope you guys understand. So
Oh, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy.
maybe you
Well,
should turn it down to 10 or
you can say
15.
no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Yeah, sure.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Well, she is certainly excited for that. But I think before we leave this planet, we should talk to Vicar and probably get him on our team first before we leave this planet. There's a good thing and a bad thing about playing games that I already played before. Wait, let me tune down the voices. The good thing is, alright, there we go. The good thing is that I know what I'm doing in certain games, in set games. Oh, character specification. Choose respect to refund all your skill points, then spend them in a different way. Okay. No, I'm not gonna do that. The good thing is I know what's gonna happen and I make less mistakes. But the bad thing is that you guys don't get to see my reaction when things come out. Like something happens, you don't get to see my reaction on things. So I guess that's the downside. Can I store things in here? Apparently not. And I'm over encumbered again. 50. I can get rid of this. Oh wait, I need to take off before I can use the ship storage. I should probably do that later. And also sell some things in the town.
I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community.
Oh yeah, I can't talk to her yet, or else she would just take us into space. Lockpick this. What's that? Light assault rifle. Jesus, it's at 30-30 now. Guess we can change this for this and break this down. Break down some pistols. Assault rifle, light assault rifle, that doesn't help us at all. Can I? Oh nope, that's not that. Oh well. Hopefully I can find some merchants to sell some things to. Honestly, this game is kind of like Starfield before Starfield was Starfield. Like, it's so much like Starfield in a lot of ways. Corporates and all that. It's just that Starfield is more focused on exploring and not the corporate world. And Starfield's corporate world isn't so far-reaching.
Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Alright. But can I go in, though? Last time, if anybody comes out, she's gonna shoot. And last time, she actually shot a mice and accidentally shot a resident. And someone else just came along and they all started fighting. Alright, the piano.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to
Oh, what the
assist
hell?
slogans to any visitors.
She looks sick,
We'll get you
though.
mostly drunk at half the price. Spacer's choice. Coming right up.
I want a merchant skill. Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your dialogue skill. The value of your best dialogue skill, okay. And negotiate prices buying selling from vendors. Oh, I didn't know that. Didn't know that. Okay. And sell her guns. I can sell her guns. Sell her the junk. Just don't like how the prices are put up there and not down here or in the corner. It doesn't actually tell you how much they sell for, but it's just kind of weird. They have to look above the thing instead of looking below anywhere else.
Wish we had some better rations.
Journal, the frightened engineer. So we can find the frightened engineer and the illustrated manual. Oh yeah, I can do that right now. Oh whoops. I can do this right now. Also, I want to apologize for my lack of content this few weeks. I've been kind of busy with things, and I haven't had so much time. Yeah, so much time to make like videos yet. So I'll just make like the usual Left 4 Dead content that I can make within another day and upload it for like content filling. But more importantly is that the repo videos also have to go to a stop because everybody's busy and I haven't been able to get the repo video out. I tried to edit the last video, but unfortunately, because there's not enough content, it's like barely 3 minutes of content, so I had to make it longer. So I'm putting the repo video on hold right now, for now at least.
Fine new day in Edgewater. The cannery hums, streetlights and faces glow. I suppose this means the two of you were able to sort out the matter? The greater good can be difficult to determine. None of us can know the effects of our decision in a year, or 10, or 100. Take comfort in the fact that your choices are always, ultimately, in line with the grand plan.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the things.
From our own graveyard, just outside the gates. And Silas had not even an inkling. What do they pay the man for?
He spends all day digging graves, Vicar. Sir. Sometimes he's got to sleep.
Yes, of course. My reaction was unreasonable. I'd need to give it careful consideration before answering. If it does improve the soil, it would seem to be a benefit overall.
Yeah, I also have this thought because mainly the yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. So basically, like, is it bad for people to actually dig up graves and make, you know, use their corpses as things that can support the community, or basically like use them as a, what's it called? What's this do? Never knew, but oh, interesting. But back to the point is that like it's like basically if you dig up corpses to make fertilizer out of them and fertilize the food, is it actually a bad thing? It's morally questionable, of course. It's disrespectful for the people that died. But then again, in the end of the day, it's still kind of like that, where the person, well, they died and their corpses, yeah, sure, they're laid to rest, but if you're digging them up, it's a little bit disrespectful. But then again, their corpses can be used for something.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait.
This is
What the
French?
fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. Overreacting? Do you have any idea how many years I spent in... No. You couldn't possibly know, could you? I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan.
Like, giving a little bit of thought, maybe like people can sign over to have their corpses used as fertilizer, but I'm not really sure. Or other plans is basically people can just, after they died, they get buried, and when their corpses decompose completely in the soil, they can convert the cemetery into like a farm or something. So basically the soil is fertile again, so you can use that. But I'm not too sure. Let me guys know what the hell am I talking about? Let me know if what you guys think about it. It's a little bit of an interesting thing that I like to talk about and think about. So yeah, your feedback. I will appreciate your feedback.
Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself a...
How do you know? Wait, did I tell him back then? But how the hell does he know that I have a ship? Yeah, let's go.
I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Yeah, let's go.
Fantastic. I promise you won't regret this.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. It is my esteemed pleasure to serve as your crew vicar, Captain.
Well, at least it isn't so loud anymore. Maybe I got used to it, I'm not too sure. Alright, let's see what he has. Let's give him more health. Because the AI and these things these guys are always a little bit more reckless. Alright, let's see. I always wanted this. What's this? Oh, few bits more. Alright. Oh man, I should have picked this. I always pick extra EXP early on, so we don't waste any EXP. Let's put it on dialogue. Wait, no, revert. E4, 5. Okay, and then we'll put the rest on this. Alright, let's go. Right then. Let's move, Vicar. I should arm him first. Yeah, you can keep that. Heat gun, shotgun. Wow, that's quite a lot of damage. Give him this. Not too sure though. I think this is the best gun for him. Unless I want to give him this. Whoops. Alright, anyway, let's move, I guess. Oh yeah, we can do the quest for the books first. Maybe like kill some of the outlaws while we're at it. The frightened engineer. Or we can do the gravesite fees. Yeah. These are small little tasks. It should be pretty easy.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Okay, guessing you're the
Foreman,
foreman.
Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Gravesite fees,
Thought we
alright.
still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
Reed? What Reed?
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
You
If
pay
you're
for
not
your
familiar with
neighbor's
ward
fees?
law,
Yeah,
you ought
but
to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame though. Eugene was a good worker.
yeah, and he was stressed as hell. I'll let you get back to work then. I'm not gonna hold on for too long. It's already half the time we have in the video gone. I'm not sure if it's a 45 minutes too long for a video. But I hope not. But you can leave a comment telling me like if the video is too long and how long would you like one video to be. Ludwig. What was I supposed to do with Ludwig again? Where is this? Can I fast travel? Oh. Okay. It's in the other side of town. Oh well. It's a little bit of a mistake I made. So that's why all the older YouTubers put the sounds of their game spaces or spaces cois. What's the spaces cois? But that's probably why the older YouTubers put their sounds of their games so low, because you can't really hear yourself talking if someone else is talking really loudly into your ears. Well, like unless you're not wearing headphones, maybe. But then again, I am, and I can hear the character speaking, and I can't hear myself speaking sometimes. So it's the hell.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Get welding on his armor. That's pretty good.
I'm talking
Pretty good
about the
attention to
typical
detail.
soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Get those metal and welding on his armor, though. Yeah, I gotta watch out for those mechanicals, I guess.
We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals.
Auto. It's auto.
I seen them over by the old power plant.
Or auto.
Clattering about,
Auto.
firing at the
I don't
birds,
know.
orchestrating their uprising.
They're just malfunctioning.
Mechanicals come clanging
Come on.
over that hill. Where will you be, cowering beneath your cot, or standing shoulder to shoulder with the resistance? I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Yes, I want some EXP.
A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Yeah, I've been saving up a couple bits for just such a project.
I wonder if I can get like a extra quest from him.
Some spacer's chaw, few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid. Enlistment fees. Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back. Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Not the core. What's a blue glowy square thing? Not the core? I'm not really sure if this guy is actually trying to like is actually delusional about these things, or is he just trying to like just like trying to just go around and waste our time, or what? I guess it is a pretty fun quest that, you know, we can get from him. Oh, okay. I'm not so sure. And also, on that note, the second Outer Worlds game, I'm not too sure how it functions, because I saw the trailer and it looks completely different to this game. It's no longer following the Bethesda formula. Like, no longer this kind of random ass open world games where you just go around collecting stuff, doing quests, and just get all these fetch quests and things like that. I guess it is a little better if they try some new formula. This game is relatively small, The Outer Worlds, and it's not meant to compete in the likes of like AAA games and things like that. It may be a game or just like a B grade game. I'm not too sure. I know there's terms for that, but I'm not too sure about it. So I'm just gonna call it that for now. So I hope like the Outer Worlds 2 can be a bigger game than what we already seen. So yeah, hopefully you can get to play I can get to also play the game once it releases. There's like no mount on this. You okay, Silas?
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Oh no, come on.
Keeping him careful and true, miss. Best to ask her yourself.
You're looking at her. Sorry, I'm also kind of tired today, so sorry if you can hear my yawns and things like that.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
Okay.
You run into any trouble?
All done. Here you go.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
Yeah, sure. I don't really need more money, because actually, come to think of it, I might not even be using that much money either way. So yeah, we can go die, robot. Where is it? You know what? I'm kind of lazy to go back into town, but I'll go back into town anyways. Hopefully I can finish all the quests in here. Wait, what? Why does it tell me to go back out? It's kind of weird. Oh. Oh well. What do you think I should do? Should I just go ahead and take off? Yeah, sure. You know what? Let's take off. Oh, this is gonna be quite a while. I'm gonna come back here to finish the other quests once I'm like done in the other places. And going to the Outer Worlds. Alright, Ada.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I
Our
installed
systems
it.
are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Okay, let's get out here. It's a little loud, but I think it's better than the Terminator's volume, I guess. Alright, let's see. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight. Ah,
Request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
good. There you go.
There you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible.
Shame about your former captain. But anyways, that's actually quite funny.
Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Feeling a little lightheaded, but yeah.
Oh, yes, that's probably permanent.
That's probably permanent, yeah, oh sure.
You're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
No, right, fine, I'll go talk with her.
I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Alright, I'll put it to good use.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it. Alright. So basically, when I first played this game, I literally thought like Phineas was going to be like a bad guy and like have like a plot twist at the end. Analyze deserted. Never dream. Not sure that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I guess both is bad, both is good. I don't even know. Off limits. Yeah. Okay. Bin transfer. Yeah, I can drop some of my guns here. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't plan to use melee weapons because they put me in a lot of danger if I just walk forward. I prefer to like stay back and attack. I can sell the melee, honestly. Get rid of. I can be of these. Maybe keep a shotgun on these. Pistol. Otherwise, I can sell the rest. What about armor? How are we doing on that? Nothing fantastic. Alright, let's go look at their rooms. What's this? Ah, SAM unit. Yoinks. Doodles and margins, okay. Not a Putin. Is it Petunia? Petunia. The hell am I even talking about? Spade stuff. I think that's his dad. That's her dad. Randomness, and she's just putting it like that. But I guess it's also fine. What the hell is this? these ammo will come in plenty useful though. All right.
The repair station is currently idle.
Do I have any armor to give to Pravati? Retrofitted heavy armor. I can give her this. So she doesn't look like a guy, like a person with like tiny body and like a massive ass head. It's like feels kind of goofy. All right, let's see. Let's ask her about the SAM unit first.
How may I be of assistance? The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
All right, so let's go.
May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist.
Bruh.
But it seems
Well,
to comfort
yeah.
humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Well, logical. It is logical after all. All right, let's see. Wait. A cleaning machine. All right, let's see. Again, if you guys want to read it, like you can. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, Udon Bedford. If you guys want to read it, you can just pause it and read it. But honestly, I'm not gonna stop here and read all this because it's gonna take me forever and the video is gonna be long as hell. Sam. Second Sam. Third Sam. Okay. More skills. That's nice. It's always nice. Why? Alright, let's go to welcome to the system map. Here you can see all the planets in the system and also some special points of interest that you may have discovered. You can fly your ship in any location that you have unlocked, though some landing bays require special codes and keys before they allow you to land there. Moving between planets can be considered extremely dangerous and all employees are encouraged to remain at home or work. Bro, of course. Alright, wait, let me go check on my acid steeper. I wonder where I find that. Okay, let's go to the groundbreaker. Do maybe one more quest, and we'll end the video there for 45 minutes.
Has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark. Take someone to watch your back, please.
Pravati, I know she wants to speak
Captain?
something.
I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
Yeah, what?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Yes. Let's go. Come on, time's ticking. We have like 1 minute. Oh man, I don't think we're gonna make it anyways. So I guess I can plan to stop here.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
So
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. Hey,
stealing. Okay.
For a stroll around the docking base?
Yeah, you have an argument. So
Got a knack for upsetting the board.
I am not too sure. Like I want everybody to be on my ship, but I guess if I can play solo. But if I don't recruit anybody, I can't play with anybody if I wanted to. So I guess I'll play with like people watching my back. I like to hear from
this
inside.
foreman, right? Guy
Yeah.
never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
So you defend the honor of your
Exactly.
team.
I was only doing what any self-respecting Rangers fan would have done. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
You got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do.
Zero
Hey,
G.
not for nothing.
0G?
But I saw you wander
What's...
out of that ship over there by the dock.
I'm not really sure what's
You
the
must have
0
enjoyed,
G.
sir.
I mean zero gravity, but zero gravity what?
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, I never call your
Felix
name.
Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance. See
You're
you
out.
around, boss.
So, these are stealing as well. Oh my goodness. So I think I am still alive. Gonna make it. Oh, destruction. Okay. I guess I should end it here, probably. Like, yeah, I should probably end it here. Also, I am thinking of making like a playthrough where I actually like sided with the board and turned Phineas in. I have never done that before. I played this game for a couple times, but I never done that. So I guess I can try that out, or I could more probably do that on my next playthrough. But I'm not really sure. I need some time to think about that. But yeah, I guess that's about it for this video, and sorry, I guess. I'm not too sure. I just didn't really make the quality of this video very like worth the entire thing. So I guess I'll try to like improve the quality of this video and probably make it so that the quality of my voice becomes better, and I really hope that I do not mess up the entire shit again and cause the entire what's that called again? Yeah, cause the entire voice and the entirety of my voice track sounds like shit. So I'll check that, and I've learned my lesson, and I would not make like a save file yet. So just in case that the entire save is messed up. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, and cheers.